When a person is placed on probation, he or she avoids going to jail in exchange for complying with certain conditions. A probationer who violates these conditions can be jailed for the remainder of his or her sentence. Courts often condition probation on a person's payment of a fine or restitution. What happens if an indigent probationer is unable to pay? The United States Supreme Court considered this question in Bearden v. Georgia. Danny Bearden pleaded guilty to burglary and theft by receiving stolen property. Under the Georgia first offender statute, the trial court suspended Bearden's judgment of guilt on the condition that he pay a $500 fine and $250 in restitution. Bearden was placed on probation and was ordered to pay $100 on the day of sentencing, $100 the next day, and the balance of $550 within 4 months. Bearden paid the first $200 with money he borrowed from his parents. About a month later, he was laid off from his job. Bearden, who was illiterate and had a 9th grade education, repeatedly tried to find another job to no avail. As the deadline approached for paying the $550 balance, Bearden told his probation officer the payment would be late because he had no income and no assets. Without inquiring into the reason for Bearden's failure to pay, the trial court revoked his probation, entered a conviction, and sentenced him to prison. The Georgia Court of Appeals affirmed, and the Georgia Supreme Court declined to review the case. The United States Supreme Court granted cert.